I all hope this finds you well. Apologies for my voice. It's only just started this week, getting better after a few months from the operation. And so I wanted to send this video ages ago, but I haven't been able to speak. And now I can slightly. So if you're looking at this and we're in 10 years' time and thinking, why is he talking like an 8-year-old girl? That's why. Excuse me. Achilles tendonitis, okay? I've had a long journey with Achilles tendonitis, and I'm going to discuss that with you now. I've gone through the whole circle, and I'm pretty confident that I can kind of give you a good idea of how to get rid of your Achilles tendonitis. Like, I'm 100% confident, okay? I've got Achilles tendonitis, and mine's been really bad, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a snapshot of that journey of why I feel like I'm experienced to give you advice to fix yours when I haven't fixed my own, okay? So when you have Achilles tendonitis, you've got to jump on into it pretty quick, and it's normally a number of different things, okay? It's normally an overloading of the Achilles in whatever form. Overloaded because you put too much pressure on the calf and the soleus muscles. Overloaded because you've got tight feet and tight calf muscles or whatever. Or, and because of that, a high load, increasing your mileage, or running up hills too much and increasing the load through that. There's a number of different things. But a lot of people get Achilles tendonitis. But a lot of people, they just don't do anything with it, and they have it for the rest of their life, and they just manage the pain that's in there, okay? Getting it right is really important. The same with a lot of things with me. You know, I might put information out there, and then in 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, I might turn back around and say, actually, ignore half of that. Some of it's right, but this is actually better, because it's an evolution and you learn from it. This is one of those, okay? I've already been through it, and luckily in the last month or two, I've got a good answer from some good specialists that I've now been able to find out of blinking many, tens of many people that have given me the right kind of diagnosis for my Achilles tendonitis. So initially, you get a loading and your Achilles kind of breaks down essentially, and you get little tears and all sorts, and it breaks down. And during that process, you're starting to build new blood vessels and nerves, which causes pain in the Achilles, and you get a lump on it, okay? And most of that is scar tissue and or these new nerves that are grown in there, and like blood circulation that isn't supposed to be there, okay? And that's the way that your body tries to fix it. And mostly, it's damage to your Achilles, and it's because it's in a weakened state, okay? And there are a number of different things. I've made some notes that you need to do. Strength training is one of them, okay? There's 3 different types of strength training. Number 1 is contraction, so you're going up the top and you're staying there for 10, whilst your calves and your soleus, bent leg and straight leg, okay, exercise. At the top, bent leg for your soleus, straight leg for kind of like your calves. So you're holding it for 8 to 10 seconds and then release. Second one is 1 second up, 1 second down with your heart rate. And mostly the emphasis must be put on eccentric, up to the top and then down over 8 to 10 seconds. You can do double legs. You can do double legs with bands. You can do double legs on the stairs and hold yourself if it's quite a bit of discomfort at the beginning. And then you can move on to single leg. Same with everything. It's an evolution, okay? Those are the stretches you need to do at least twice a week, okay? Consistent strength training in that regard. You can do all this on your stairs, and then you can move on to when you're going to the gym on a leg press with your feet on the end, etc., to increase the weight. You can then increase the weight with your dumbbells, but don't run before you can walk. Make sure that you go through a process and maybe start to mix it up every 3rd or 4th week, okay? This is a long process over many months, and you need to be consistent at it. And essentially, it's something you need to continue doing, because this is the reason why you've struggled with the Achilles tendonitis in the first place. Plyometrics, I'm going to show you in a second of what you need to do twice a week, and then maybe move in after a month or 2, 3 times a week maximum. Strength training twice a week, plyometrics 3 times a week, and then stretching. Deep tissue in all of your muscle groups, okay? But specifically the quads, your legs, your hamstrings, your glutes, and specifically your soleus, your underneath your feet, and your calves, okay? Deep tissue massage yourself using the Dr. Graham's massage gun, and or some stretching for 10, 20, 30 seconds, like pretty much 4 or 5 times a week, okay? So you can do that. So you're stretching 5 times a week, you're doing the plyometrics twice a week, and you're doing the strength work twice a week. That's not too bad. And some of the stretching days can be with the others as well, so you have a full day's rest, okay? Plyometrics, let's move into it. First of all, warm them up. I warm them up by sitting on the sofa, obviously no shoes or socks on, put a little bit of ibuprofen gel in there, and then I get stuck in, and I just work it up. It gets better and better after 30 seconds of touching it. it'll be manageable and you can wind it back up. You'll probably feel a little bit of a lump there from the scar tissue. You're working that up your body, maybe going into the soleus and the calf a little bit as well, okay? You can use the massage gun, but you want to do something that's nice and quick so you can get on it and straight away. And then you're moving into the plyometrics, okay? If you want to do a bit more advanced with that, you can do tooling. You can push into the spot that really hurts, move your foot up and down 10, then go further up and down 10, so that you're feeling that. And when you stand up, you should feel that they're warmed into it a lot more. I have a bath as well, that helps, okay? Then you can start doing 2-footed jumps, okay? They're just little hops, okay? You can start by doing that if you want to, and then 2-footed jumps, then 1-footed jumps. So I do 2 times 10 2-footed, 2 times 10 single leg. Okay, I'm moving through this quite quick because I haven't got a lot of time with the video and that. It can't be too long for it to send. Single leg marches. I use a step up box, but you can use a plate, whatever you need to do. Foot, you're on your toes on both feet, okay, at all times. And you're lifting your leg up as a start position, okay? So it's times 8. And the same on the other foot, okay? Flying crossovers. Find a wall, 2 hands on your wall, on your tiptoes, 1 knee up, and then change feet, times 6 or 8 again. And the last one is bunny hops. I would suggest you do it on a step-up box, on your tiptoes. You can do this initially with no weight, and then you can start to use weight. And it's, okay? So you're projecting up, landing on your tiptoes, and bunny hopping, times 6 to 8. That's it. Make sure you get all of these processes done. It should only take 3 or 4 minutes. You're doing it twice a week and maybe moving to 3 times a week. And then once you get over it, so which might probably take between 4 and 9 months to come get your Achilles back to where they are, they'll be bulletproof. You never have a problem. And then you can just do this once a week, okay? You can do the strength and stretching as you would do normally, but you just know that the emphasis is there a little bit. Thanks for listening. Hope this helps.